Alright, hey everybody, that's time again for another video, and if you couldn't tell by the title, I'll be doing a shelf tour of all of my English manga, and this is actually only half of my English manga. I have the other half in a different room, so we'll get to that after we go through this shelf here. And I say English manga because I do also have a whole shelf full of Japanese manga as well. But that will be another video for another day. Today we'll be focusing on my entire English manga collection, and I believe it's the first time I've ever really done a full collection tour. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the overview, and then we'll kind of go through this in a little bit more detail. Alright, so let's start up here. I have one volume of Alice in the Country of Hearts. I have Astro Lost in Space complete. Really like this series. Definitely one of my all-time favorite sci-fi manga series of all time. Definitely check it out if you're into that sort of genre. Full plot twist and everything. Then I have Attack on Titan all the way to the very end. Volume 34. I got a really good deal on these one time when I was out thrifting. I bought the whole thing for like $40 or something. Someone just donated their entire collection. And yeah, it was a really good day that day. But I'm currently halfway through the manga, so I haven't read all of it. And I am enjoying it so far. It just is a lot to take in. So yeah, to keep that in mind if you want to go into Attack on Titan. Next up here I have Blue Exorcist Volumes 1 and 2. And I definitely got to get more of this series. It's really good. I think I'm just going to wait for it to be completely finished before I get more, because it is still an ongoing series after all this time. So yeah, definitely want to get it once it's complete though. Next up here I have Bakuman. Volumes 1 through 5. Definitely want to get the box set at some point for this. And yeah, I just think the box set looks really awesome. I think it would be really awesome to have a box set in my collection. I definitely don't have one of those, but it's something I've definitely wanted to add to my collection at some point. And I have one volume of Disgaea. It's a one shot. Still haven't read it yet. I have a one shot of the time I got reincarnated as Yamcha. And I have Dragon Ball Super, Volume 1, all the way up to Volume 8. And I also have Volumes 19 and 20. And I'm just kind of collecting these as I see them, especially if they still have the $10 price tag, then I do buy them. But yeah, a lot of them are actually still pretty hard to find, so that's alright. Next up here, I have Dr. Stone, the one-shot volume, and then I have the complete series of Dr. Stone as well, Volume 1. All the way to the end, Volume 26, and another series. This is another series that I'm halfway through. I'm currently on Volume 10. Definitely got to pick up the rest of this and finish reading it, because it's a really good series from what I've read so far. And yeah, I just have to find the time to read the rest of this. Next up here I have Fake, Volumes 1 through 7. And this is a really good classic BL series. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was cute and definitely an interesting kind of story for a BL series. So if you're into BL, definitely recommend this one. And I have First King Adventure, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Unfortunately, ADV dropped it after Volume 2, so yeah, I was really sad that they did not finish this one because I really liked it. I probably would have gotten the rest of them, but all we got is 2 volumes, and I'm hoping somebody will license rescue that series at some point. But I don't know, it's such an old series now, I doubt it'll happen, but one can dream. Then I have Genkaku Picasso, volumes 1 through 3 complete, and I have read this. It's really good, nice, short and sweet story, and yeah, it was enjoyable. Next up here I have my all-time favorite series, or at least one of them, Hikaru no Go, volume 1, all the way up to the end here, volume 23. And I have read this manga at least 2 or 3 times, and I've seen the anime about the same number of times. I love this series so much that I do have a wall scroll of it hung up here in my game room. So yeah, it's a very nostalgic series for me. Got into it when I was in high school in the mid-2000s, and I have loved it ever since. And hopefully one of these days I could reread it again because I do love this series so much. Alright, next up here I have Mar, volume 1 up to volume 12, and that continues down here behind the Viz Big volumes. And unfortunately I never completed collecting this one because I heard that they were edited, and I was not too happy about hearing that, so I should have just got the volumes anyway, just so that I could at least complete the story. And yeah, if I ever see them when I'm out thrifting, I'll definitely pick them up. And yeah, mainly because I think they are hard to find, and because I do want to finish the story. So next up here I have My Hero Academia. I have like half of this series, volumes 1 through 20, and then I think I'll finish reading this once I have all the volumes. But because I only have half of it, I don't think it's really worth it to read up to this point and then just kind of forget what happened. So I'd rather just own the entire series before I start reading it. But yeah, then I have these Viz Big volumes here. I have finished reading all of Fushigi Yugi. Really, really good. Definitely enjoyed this one. And I have some of Inuyasha, just have 1 through 4, then 12 and 13. I got these when my local Barnes & Noble was closing down, so I got a pretty good discount with it, which is why I kind of have like a weird gap. And I was going to get more, but these were the only ones that they really had that were in stock that were in decent condition. So yeah, I was kind of sad to see that a lot of them were already sold out when I went there. And I have a box set of Pokemon Adventures, the first part. Definitely got to get more of that. Then next up here I have Prince of Tennis, volumes 1 through 12. And I was collecting this as I was coming out here in the States. And then I decided to put it on hold because I wasn't sure how long the series was going to be. It was still publishing in Japan at the time when this was being published here in America. And now that I know where the series ends, I feel like I should be able to make enough space because I have all of this space down here for more manga, and I have more down below as well. So I should be able to have enough room for it, and it's one I definitely want to own and would like to read the rest of at some point. Alright, next up here I have my Wisp plush. He should actually be down here where the Yokai Watch stuff is. But yes, I do have some of Ranma, only the first 2 omnibus volumes. I have Rosario Vampire, volumes 1 and 2. Samurai Champloo, the complete volume. Tegami Bachi, volumes 1 through 4, another series I want to get more of. The art is just really amazing, and the story is really cool too. I also liked the anime as well. I've seen both seasons. Really like that series. Next up here I have a one-shot of Tenchi Muyo Sasami Stories. I got this when I was out thrifting, so I've got it for a really cheap deal. Just got it for $2.50. Not a bad deal for a used manga. Then I have Mighty Mashita Iruma-kun, volume 1 and 2, or I guess Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. And I'm so used to calling it the Japanese title, but yeah, I have the first 2 volumes in English and definitely want to get more of this one. It's really good. I've seen all of the anime so far. I'm looking forward to the next season. Next up I have Sazan and Comet Girl, And what's really neat about this volume is that it's in all color. Let's see if I'll try to show this as best as I can. Let's see, yep, as you can see, it is all in color. I still haven't read this yet, so I definitely want to dive into it at some point. I've maybe read like some of it, but I haven't read the whole thing yet. But from what I've read, it's really good, and I think I'll enjoy it. It's a sci-fi story, so I'm sure it won't be something I won't enjoy. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to move on down here. So yeah, this is the Yokai Watch section. Let me point the camera up here. I have volume 1 up to volume 8. Sorry for my bad camera angles. It's kind of an awkward section here. There's volume 8, and then I have Yotsuba, Yotsubato, Yotsuba and. It goes by many names. I have volume 1, and I have up to volume 10. And if you're wondering why the spines are different, it's because they're by different companies. The first 5 volumes are by ADV, and these are Yen Press volumes. And Yen Press took over ADV, and I'm kind of glad because ADV was known for dropping the series, and yeah, I didn't want anything to happen to Yotsuba because Yotsuba is so good, and I definitely got to get the rest of the volumes of this. It's a really good comedy by the same creator as Azumanga Daioh. Alright, so down here I have Aria the Masterpiece, the complete series. And sorry for the bad angles, I'm so close to the sofa, it's hard to maneuver around here. But yes, I have Aria the Masterpiece, volumes 1 through 7 complete. And really beautiful series. I like that all the color pages are here. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful manga. Really glad I got that. Next up here I have Angel Diary. It's a Korean comic, or manhwa, I guess is what you call it. This is the second volume. Let me adjust the camera here. There we go. Yep, that's the second volume of Angel Diary. Then I have Azumanga Daioh, the original volumes here, not the omnibus, volumes 1 through 4. That is complete, and I've read it so many times. I love it so much, and I've seen the anime so many times as well. Next up here I have Beyond the Clouds, and this is a really good Studio Ghibli kind of like series. I love the artwork, and the story is really nice too. Really nice, chill kind of vibes with this one. Next up here I have Cardcaptor Sakura, the Dark Horse editions. I really wish that these were hardcovers because the paperbacks just get destroyed so easily. And you can already see like some damage here on the spine. Yeah, I'm not too happy with the paperbacks. I wish our manga were a lot like the Japanese volumes where you get like the dust jacket and everything. It's just so much nicer, and they get destroyed a lot less. They're a lot more durable, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But there is the 4th and final volume. Then over here I have the Adventure of Dai Dragon Quest, and I really hope Viz will publish the rest of it, but something tells me probably not. I know Viz is sort of known for not completing series like ADV, so that's kind of annoying. I really wish they would finish it because it's such a really good story and it deserves some love. It's very underrated, in my opinion. I've seen the old school anime and the new one as well, and I would really like to read the manga at some point. And then here I have the original volume of Inuyasha from the 90s. I've had this since I was a kid, and I just couldn't bear to get rid of it. It's such a nostalgic volume, and this was back in the day when manga was left to right, so yeah, you can tell it's pretty old. Next up here I have Cosplay Kuromo-chan, one of my favorite one-shot volumes. Really funny. It's a 4-koma style comic, really good. If you like comedy, definitely pick it up. Next up here I have Junji Ito's Cat Diary. It's a one-shot. Then I have another one-shot here, Only the Ring Finger Knows. Cute little BL series. Let's see if I can get this back in. There we go. Then I have an old school volume of Magic Knight Rayearth. And I remember I did read this for a school book report back in middle school. And I really liked this series. I wanted to read more. And I don't know if Tokyo Pop ever finished releasing this, but I would love to get some remastered volumes of this manga and finally read the rest of it. Alright, next up here I have some volumes of What's Michael. I don't think I have the whole thing, but I have a good chunk of it. And I really wish somebody would just release this volume by volume more properly and not just like random one-shot books or whatever. I would really like to read this whole series as it was published in Japan. It's really a really funny manga, and I still reference some things from this series to this day. It's a really good one. If you like cat manga, definitely read it. It's really funny. I just have like some random Sonic the Hedgehog comics here. Next up I have Soul Eater, volumes 1 and 2, the omnibus editions, and I really like that these are hardcover. Finally somebody is publishing these more, I guess, remastered volumes more properly. These should always be hardcover in my personal opinion. And they just look nicer on the shelves, and they are more durable as well. And the pages are much nicer quality also. So yeah, really good re-release of Soul Eater. Definitely want to get more of it at some point. I just haven't had the funds, or it's been also kind of difficult to find them as well. Same with the Dragon Ball Super manga. So yeah, I guess this stuff is still pretty popular. But anyway, that's it for this shelf. I'll scooch back and start from the beginning of the bottom and final shelf. Alright, down here I have all of my VizBigs lined up, and I have Dragon Ball and Kenshin down here. And I say Dragon Ball because that's what it's called in Japan. All 42 volumes are just called Dragon Ball. In the US, it was separated from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, I have Dragon Ball Complete volumes 1 through 5. And volume 5 is a pretty thick volume, as you can see, compared to the rest of them. So that's pretty neat. Then I have Dragon Ball Z. Here is the first volume, all the way up to volume 9. That is complete. I've read through this manga so many times. It's definitely a classic, and I definitely want to reread it again at some point. It's just an amazing manga. And then last up here I have Kenshin. Rurouni Kenshin, volumes 1 through 4. See if I can get a good shot of this. It's a really awkward area here, but yeah, there's volume 4. I really wanted to get the rest of these, but I just couldn't gather the funds in time before they went out of print, and I'm really sad because I really do like this series. It's a classic, and I've been a fan of the anime since the 90s. So hopefully I can maybe find these VizBig volumes somewhere while I'm thrifting or at a used bookstore or something. Who knows? We'll see what the thrifting gods will have in store for us in the near future. And yeah, that actually does it for this shelf. Now I'll move on to the other shelf that's in my bedroom. Alright, here we are in my bedroom where I have the rest of my English manga stored. And eventually I would like to add the rest of my English manga in here. It's just for now I'm lacking space, and I need to do some rearranging in my bedroom first before I can do that and add some more shelving in here. And there are some things I need to get rid of before I can do that as well. And eventually I would like to move my bed where these shelves are, then just kind of have my shelving over here and on the opposite side as well. So that's sort of the plan that I had. That will happen eventually. I just have to get the funds to do so. And yeah, eventually it will happen. But this is how it has to be for now. Anyway, let's get started with the overview of this collection. This is essentially the rest of my English manga collection. And I have all my shoujo manga in here. Sorry, my leg's in the way. It's another tight space here. And I'm hoping if I rearrange my room, I'll have a little bit more space to see my books better. And then the last row here, there's my leg again, sorry. I'm literally right up against the bed. My back is up against the bed anyway as I film this. So yeah, anyway, let's get started. So to start with, I have like my smaller books up here, and this is a typical shoujo beat size manga, and you can kind of see the difference in size there, which is why I don't have any up there. So I just have small size books up here, and that's another reason why I want to get another shelf or a different shelf than this, because I can really only get like three shelves worth of manga on this bookshelf, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, I do have Animal Paradise Volume 1, and that's a Korean manhwa, or I think that's what they call it, a Korean manga, whatever. I have Kitten Tales Fuku Fuku Volumes 1 and 2, Kazan Volumes 1 through 7. This is a classic manga, and I've had this one in my collection for a long time. At least I had volumes 1 through 3 in my collection for a long time. I recently picked up the rest of the volumes, so now I can finally read the rest of the series. It's really good, by the way. I wish it got an anime. Next up here I have Ginga Legend Weed, volumes 1 through 3. This is a classic, and it's a shame that only 3 volumes were ever released in English. And from what I've seen, I think the manga is still ongoing with a sequel. And yeah, it's a long, ongoing series, but I'd love to read it one of these days. And I'm hoping somebody will license rescue it, because dogs are just so popular now. And I think this manga would do very well here, even in 2025. So yeah, definitely check it out. It's a really good series, and there's an anime for it as well. Next up here I have Big Adventures of Majoko. Really cute. I wish I got the rest of it, because it is adorable. I don't think it's color. Yeah, it's not. Just regular. Then I have some classic Tokyo Pop Sailor Moon manga, left to right versions. So there's volume 2 and volume 3, the final volume, I believe. But I really like the artwork of these. They're just really classic. You just don't really see this kind of art style anymore. So eventually I do want to get the Eternal editions of Sailor Moon and add those to my collection. But that's all I have of Sailor Moon for now. Alright, this is the next shelf. I have All How to Ride volumes 1 through 5. And I definitely need to get the rest of this, because I do enjoy pretty much all of this author's work. And I do enjoy All How to Ride as well. I believe I watched all of the anime, and I really enjoyed the anime as well. So yeah, definitely look out for this one. It's a really good series. This is another really good series to look out for, Arisa. Very underrated, and I really wish I had picked up the rest of this as they were coming out, but I just, I guess I got distracted with other stuff at the time. But if I do ever see it while thrifting, I'm definitely going to pick them up. Next up here I have BB Explosion, volumes 1 through 5 complete, and this one I have read through many times when I was younger. I really like this series. It's really cute. And yeah, definitely check it out if you like idol manga. It's really good. And this is another manga that I wish got more volumes published. This is Bawa Wata, volumes 1 and 2. Only 2 volumes were ever published in English by Raijin Comics, so I'm really sad that these never got beyond volume 2. It is such an adorable series, and I wish more pet manga would get published in English, because I feel like they're more popular now than ever before. And I think this manga would do very well here in the United States. Next up I have Captive Hearts, volumes 1 through 5 complete. Really cute little shoujo series. Then I have Duck Prince, volume 1. And I have Fairy Navigator Luna, volumes 1 and 2. And unfortunately, these were licensed around the time when Kodansha took over Del Rey. And unfortunately, Kodansha never picked up where Del Rey left off with this series. And this was a really cute series. I wish they had picked it up, and something tells me that they won't pick it up at this point, which is sad, because it would really be up to them to finally release the rest of this in English. So yeah, I guess I'll have to get the Japanese volumes to finish this one, but the art is just so cute. This is a manga series published in Nakayoshi, and I'm a big fan of Nakayoshi, Chow, and Ribbon Mascot Comics, so I kind of follow like any series from those magazines in Japan, and I'm always really happy when they do get published here in America. So yeah, you can imagine my sadness when the Rest of the volumes were not going to be coming out in English, but I do have the first 2 volumes, and like I said, I'll definitely have to pick up the Japanese volumes so I can read the rest of it. Next up here I have Twin Princess of Wonder Planet, aka Fushigi Boshi no Futoko Hime, and this one's a really good one. It's a short and sweet series, as you can see. It's only 2 volumes. This is the second and final volume. This is a Chow Comics manga, and it was published in English by Chuangyi, and they are a Chinese publishing company, and I got this back when it came out. So yeah, as you can see here, it is in English, which is pretty neat. And I have read through this a couple of times. It's really good. Then I have Hatsuharu volumes 1 through 13 complete, and I have read through this. I collected it as it was coming out in English and followed it all the way through. It was a really fun read. I definitely got to reread it again at some point. Then down here I have Honey Lemon Soda volumes 1 through 6, and I actually just got volume 6 in the mail as a birthday gift. And yeah, so this is new to the collection, and it will definitely be in a future collection update video. But yeah, so I really am a big fan of Honey Lemon Soda. I'm really glad that there's an anime for it. And from what I have researched, it's a pretty long ongoing series. It's currently at volume 24, 25 now in Japan. And I guess we're like around 20 volumes behind. We have quite a bit of catching up to do. So yeah, definitely recommend this if you're into shoujo manga from like high school ages. It's really cute. I enjoy it. And yeah, I really like this series a lot. Next up here I got Itazura na Kiss volumes 1 through 7. I really like this series. It's a classic from, I believe, the 80s. So yeah, it's pretty old, but it's really good. I really like the story. It's pretty funny too. And I have seen the anime. The anime is really good as well. And what I like about the anime is that it does have an official ending, unlike the manga, because the author died before the series could complete. So that's unfortunate, but somebody, or the creators of the anime, created an ending where they thought the author would have wanted it to go. And I thought they did a really good job with the ending. So definitely check out this series. It's really good. It's a classic. Next up here I have Ketamono Damono volumes 1 through 3. And unfortunately this was cancelled by the author, so unfortunately I don't think we'll be seeing any more of this series. It's by one of my favorite authors too, Fukushima Haruka, so I was really shocked to see that some of her work was published here in America. And I know there's others as well, like Cherry Juice and stuff, so I definitely got to keep an eye out for that. Then I have Kilala Princess, volumes 1 through 4, and I don't know if this is the final volume or not. There might have been 5, I'm not too sure, but I do like Kilala Princess, it's really cute. Next up here I have the light novel of Kitchen Princess. Then I have the manga here, volumes 1 through 10, and it is complete. I have read through this a couple of times. It's really, really good. I really wish this one got an anime series because it's just really cute and I love the characters. And yeah, I feel like it's an underrated cooking manga series, shoujo manga series. Definitely check it out if you like that kind of genre. Moving on down here, I have more of my old school manga. I have Kadocha volumes 1 through 10. This is another 10 volume manga series, and a really good one at that. And it's definitely one of my favorite series of all time, and it's actually one of the first manga I ever really got that I knew what I knew what manga is. And I bought this one alongside with Marmalade Boy, and we'll get to that eventually because it's at the end of this row here. But yeah, really good series. Highly recommend Kadocha. The anime is really good as well. And hope maybe one of these days we'll get a reboot. That would be really nice to see a more modern take on the anime. I think it would be pretty cool. Next up, I have Love Master A, the complete series. Only 2 volumes, so really short. Short and sweet. I have Love Roma volumes 1 through 5 complete, and I really like this one. The art style is very unique, and it's only 5 volumes, so very short, coming of age style manga series. And if you're into that sort of thing, it's definitely a good one to check out. It's really, really cute. I definitely got to reread it one of these days. I probably haven't read it since I followed it as it was coming out in the United States. And yeah, definitely check this one out. It's really cute. Next up here I have Momote Lollipop. This is another favorite of mine. Volumes 1 through 7 complete. And I have read this one and seen the anime. And both are very good. And I definitely liked both. So yeah, if you're into like magical girl kind of series, this is definitely a good one to check out. And the artwork on these they're just all really, really cute. And it's a Nakayoshi manga series from Nakayoshi magazine. So yeah, as you can tell, I am a huge fan of anything from Nakayoshi, Chow Comics, and Ribbon Mascot Comics as well. Those are all really good shoujo magazines for girls. Or for anyone who just enjoys reading shoujo manga. But yeah, next up here, I have Marmalade Boy complete, and as you saw earlier, I did also have the remastered editions of Marmalade Boy. I do wish that was a hardcover volume. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate that it wasn't made into a hardcover book, but we do at least have remastered editions of this series and newer translations. But yeah, this series is just so good. I highly recommend the manga and the anime. Both are very good. Classic 90s series. So yeah, if you're into like the classic stuff, this is a good one to check out. Now we'll move on to the next shelf right here, and I'll have to reposition myself so it's at a better angle. Alright, let's get started with the next shelf here. I have Monkey High volumes 1 through 8, and this is another manga that I probably haven't read since I was in high school. And from what I remember, it's a really cute high school kind of series. So yeah, I was really into these kind of shoujo manga series when I was younger, and I still enjoy them to this day. I think they're really fun to read. Next up, I have My New Life as a Cat. I really like this series, really cute manga from Chow magazine, and I definitely got to get more of this because it's just really cute, and I like cat manga or any kind of manga with animals in it. I do enjoy. So yeah. Next up here, I got Othello, and I have the complete series 1 to 7. And I actually got this for free from a friend of mine who was really into this one, and she wanted me to read it. So yeah, I've had it ever since, probably like the late 2000s or so. It's been in my collection for a long time, and yeah, I didn't have to spend any money on it because she just handed it over, and I'm really glad I was able to read this one, and it's really unique. The art style is pretty interesting, and yeah, definitely got to reread this one. It's been a long time since I've read this one as well. Next up here, I have Peachy Peachy Pitch, aka Mermaid Melody. This is a really cute Nakayoshi series by Hanamori Pink and Yokote Michiko. And I think Hanamori sensei does the artwork of this series. And I really just like all the covers of these. Are just really cute, really well drawn. And yeah, it's a really cute magical girl anime and manga series. So I actually still haven't checked out the anime series yet. It's still on my backlog, but I have read through all the manga. I think I've read it a couple times too. So yeah, definitely check this one out. Next up here, I have a random volume of Pita-Tan. Really cute series, and I have seen the anime a few times. I have not read the manga though, so I'm currently on the hunt to try to collect them all. So I just have only volume 2 at the moment. Next up here I have Pixie Pop, aka Gokun Pucho in Japanese. And this is another cutesy style manga, really short, only 3 volumes, and it's another cute series from Nakayoshi. And yeah, I really wish we would get more series licensed from those 3 shoujo magazines that I really like, shoujo manga magazines rather. I feel like we just don't get enough of those these days. We definitely did in the late 2000s though. So yeah, a lot of these were released around that time. So yeah, they're really fun to read and collect. Next up here I have Princess Knight, the omnibus editions of volumes 1 and 2. Then I also have the bilingual editions as well. And then I believe this one is complete. And moving on down here, I have a couple Sailor Moon volumes. I didn't pick up the rest of them because I think that Eternal editions were coming out, and I really wanted to have those instead of these, which is why I didn't continue collecting for them. So yeah, eventually I will get the Eternal editions of the manga. Next up here I have Shigokura, the complete series, volumes 1 through 12. This is a really good magical girl series by Peach Pit, and I'm a really big fan of this one. I've read this series maybe a few times and seen the anime at least twice as well. So yeah, definitely a really cute series, and I wish I had picked up the mini sequel series, but yeah, unfortunately I didn't. But I do intend on getting them if I ever see them at a used manga store. But yeah, I do at least have the main series. It is complete, and I'm really glad that Kodansha Comics picked up where Delray left off. Because, yeah, it would have been sad if they did not pick up the rest of them. Because it was only 3 more volumes, so, yeah, I was really happy to see that they were going to finish the series. And I was really into it at that time, and I still love it to this day. Highly recommend it. Good series. Alright, next up here I have So Cute It Hurts, volumes 1 through 5. I definitely intend on getting more of this series. It's a series from Shokami magazine, and I feel like we hardly ever get any series from Shokami magazine. This is one of those rare ones, I guess, that we did actually get a release in English for. So yeah, I definitely want to get more of this one. It's really cute. I like the artwork. So just so you can see some of the different volume covers here. So yeah, really cute series. Definitely got to get more of it at some point. Next up here I have Saint Dragon Girl, volumes 1 through 8 complete. And this is another cute shoujo manga series from Ribbon Mascot Comics magazine. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I bought them as they were coming out here in the States, and I just enjoyed reading through every single volume. And I've read through it now I think a couple of times since it's been out, and I've enjoyed it every single time, so definitely recommend this one. It's really, really good, and I definitely enjoyed it. And here's another cute short series, Suki, volumes 1 through 3 complete. I definitely enjoyed this one. Next up here I have Sugar Sugar Rune, volumes 1 through 8 complete. Another good magical girl series, and I've seen the anime a couple times as well, and read through the manga a couple times. Definitely a very good magical girl series, and the art style is definitely very unique as well. So as you can see here, yeah, really good, unique shoujo series. Definitely recommend this one if you like that genre. Alright, so this is going to be the final row, I guess, for this shelf, and this will be the final part to this video. We'll be wrapping up here pretty soon. So let's get started here. First up I have Tengai Retrogical Volume 1, and unfortunately it is an ADV manga, so we all know how ADV is with being kind of iffy about finishing a project. And yeah, unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, there was only 1 volume that was published in English. Otherwise, I know I probably would have gotten the rest of this one because I really enjoyed that series. It's a shame that the whole thing was not translated in English. I would have liked to have read the rest of it. But yeah, next up here I have The Girl Who Lived Through Time. This is a one-shot, and I actually still have the receipt from Borders where I purchased it, and I remember I got some Apollo chocolates with this as well. So yeah, I'm really nostalgic to see that Borders receipt, and I definitely got to reread this manga again. And I've seen the movie so many times. It's such a good movie, and the manga was really good as well from what I remember. Next up here I have a very rare complete series from ADV, Two Heart. This is a 3-volume series, very short and really cute little high school series. It does have a little bit of ecchi in it, but I actually enjoyed this one when I was in high school, and I definitely want to reread this one again at some point. And I liked the series so much back then that I even still have the art book for it, and I've seen the anime as well, and I definitely want to check out the second Two Heart series one of these days. Next up here I have Ultramaniac volumes 1 through 5. Really cute, short and sweet manga series, and yeah, I really like the art here. You can definitely tell it's like a Ribbon Mascot comic style art, and that's where it was published, so it makes sense. But moving on here, I have Waiting for Spring volumes 1 and 2. Really good series, and I want to get more, but I just haven't been able to find any volumes for this one. I might just have to order them from Amazon. I'd rather get it from Barnes & Noble, but I haven't seen it in Barnes & Noble for such a long time. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a hold of the rest of these volumes soon. Next up here I have The Water Dragon's Bride, the complete series, volumes 1 through 11. That's the 11th and final volume. And I got these as they were coming out here in the States, and it was a really fun read. I definitely enjoyed this one quite a bit. Alright, next up here I have Witch Life in the Micro Room, volume 1. And if you've been following my videos, you'll know that I actually got this pretty recently, and I still actually haven't read it yet, and I definitely want to start reading it once I do get some more volumes for it. And I did actually read like a little bit, and from what I've read, I think it's one I'm definitely going to enjoy, and I definitely want to just like binge read it once I get all the volumes that are out for it. Unfortunately, I haven't been to a Barnes & Noble recently because, again, if you've been following my videos, my local one recently shut down and is downsizing and relocating. I still haven't seen them reopen up again. Unfortunately, I guess buying manga for now is still kind of on hold, which is why I haven't really bought any recently. But hopefully once that Barnes & Noble is back up again, then I'll be able to buy some more manga. Anyway, next up here I have Yuzu the Pet Vet, volumes 1 and 2. Then I have volume 7, and I think that's the final volume. Yeah, this is the final volume, so I have like a random gap of these volumes that I gotta get still. And yeah, somehow I just ended up with volume 7. I just need to get volumes 3 through 6. So hopefully I can find them, and then I can finally finish reading this really adorable manga, and I believe it's from Nakayoshi Comics, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the art is just really cute, and the story is really cute as well. Next up here, and last up, I have You're in My Secret, volumes 1 through 5. I don't think this one's the final volume. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I do have volumes 1 through 5. And yeah, that's it. That is the entire English manga collection. And I hope you guys enjoyed checking out all of these really cool and vintage and some newer manga series that I have in my collection. I don't think I have really done this in depth of my English manga collection, so I hope you guys enjoyed checking out some of these series and some of my opinions about them. And yeah, if you have any recommendations for me that's sort of like these series, I definitely will consider looking into some of them if you have any, and I look forward to reading your comments down below as well. I always look forward to reading your feedback, and I look forward to your recommendations as well. So anyways, that's it for today. Thanks again so much for checking out my collection and my video, and thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!